Hi, today I'm going to be reviewing OpenPGP. OpenPGP, Open, ha. Hi, today I'm going to be reviewing OpenPGP. OpenPGP is the most widely used email encryption standard that protects emails across all operating systems. It was originally derived from the PGP software created by Phil Zimmermann. A little bit more about PGP. It began in 1997. When the OpenPGP Working Group was formed in the Internet Engineering Task Force, or IETF, to define this standard that had formerly been a proprietary product since 1991. As an IETF proposed standard, OpenPGP can be implemented by any company without paying licensing fees to anyone, which is a great benefit to the software itself. Let's go ahead and dive in and see how it works. So a little bit about email encryption. All email applications support OpenPGP standard either directly or indirectly with additional software. Let's go ahead and choose, I'm on a Windows machine here, which type of PGP I would like to install. So since I have Outlook, I'm going to do GPG 4.0. So this is a Microsoft Outlook add-in that implements the OpenPGP through GnuPG, or GnuPG. It's available for Outlook 2010 to 2016, and it has really good integration into your Outlook platform. So here I've reached the GPG 4.0 download page, and I'm going to do a download for, let's see here, software download, and I would probably want to get the highest version. I'll just give it a minute to load. I guess in the meantime, I can talk a little bit about how encryption works. So encryption is kind of a tricky topic. Not a lot of people know or understand it. And what it is it's making information unreadable to everyone except the people who are allowed to read it. So if you're authorized, you should be able to see it. But if you're not, then you shouldn't be able to. It's kind of like a tenet of privacy. So how do you keep something private? Well, encryption is a great way to do that. One example is Pig Latin. So for those of you who don't know what Pig Latin is, it's, let's say you had a word like cat. Well, in Pig Latin, it would be tack. So basically, it would be a backward spelling. This is what's used, well, this is one form or one example of how encryption is used to protect your information or your files. So if you had an email that was being sent from one person to another, and you wanted to make sure that the delivery was secure, you could create an encryption key. And that key would be passed. There would be a public and a private key between both parties. And depending on, what type of exchange you're doing, the encryption method might be different. However, any type of encryption would be a good type of encryption if you don't have any at the moment. So now that this is done downloading, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And I'll run my application. So now we're going to walk through the GPG 4.0 setup, or 4.0 setup. So I'll choose the installation folder, and here I have the end user license agreement, just saying the obligations, rights of use, in the case of a transfer, what is the end user obliged to inform the licensor, and examination of nonconformity. I'll accept the terms and agreements, and then I'll click Install. So going into the three, or just a few different types of encryption while this is loading up, there is symmetrical encryption, where it's identical keys that are created. So you have two keys. It's kind of like a locker. You know, it's not necessarily very complicated. You just have one key and one lock, and that's it. But the downfall of symmetrical encryption is that anybody with a key can open your locker. So it's not the best way to go, or I wouldn't recommend it. The next type would be asymmetrical. So asymmetrical would involve both a public key and a private key, and both keys are needed to keep communication going. If you have something encrypted with a private key, you need the public key to open it. So those are the two main types of encryption that I'll be talking about today. And here we have, it looks like our setup is finished, and it asked me to restart my Microsoft Outlook so that I could load the GPG 4.0. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see here. I'm going to, whoops, cancel that. I would like to log out. How do I log out? I haven't had to log out of Outlook before, or not many times anyways. Sign out. Oh shoot, I can't sign out. I'm using what? Oh, you know what? I think I can. So I'm going to exit out of Outlook. Then I'm going to open it right back up again. So here you can see I'm in the configuration wizard, and it's asking me to download and install the GnuPG. So now it shows that the latest version has been installed, and I'm going to go ahead and click Next. And this is where I'm going to create my new key pair. So I'll put my name. I'm going to put a password or passphrase. Now let's see. Let's make it something real interesting. So it shows me here that I need a lowercase and uppercase, numbers, a special character, and a total count. And you know what, actually, Let me try to make that just a little bit longer and better. Oops. Here we go. We got some green there. Then I'm going to put generate. And so now a new key pair, just like I was talking about earlier, where you have your types of encryption. You have a public key and a private key, or you just have symmetrical keys, a key and a lock. But our new key pair has been created, and now we can back up our key pair to some type of external media, so that if we lose our private key, we'll still be able to decrypt our emails. And here you see we have that message. Congratulations. We have a key pair, we have a primary user, and we are ready to rock and roll. And this is also a trial, just to let everyone on the video know. So a test mail gets sent to my email, and I should be seeing it here. And over here, I did get this notification to enter the passphrase to unlock the Open PGP secret key. So that same passphrase that I put in earlier, I'm going to put it in now. And the message was decrypted. So instead of seeing a lot of different text, I get to see what's actually inside of the message. And that's what encryption is. It kind of hides the content of something in a different format. And it ensures that what you are trying to give to somebody is received by them and only seen by them based on a set key and a set passcode. So thank you so much for watching this video. Encryption is a great tool to use for cybersecurity, whether it's encryption of email or encryption of data, encryption of your hard drives. You could do encryption across many different fronts. I do suggest that you take time to look into different types of encryption methods, just so that you have security over what's happening with your information. So thank you so much, and have a great day.